Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Titular and we are back in Pro Cycling Manager 25 with episode number 47 of the Titular Pierre career. After he won 3 monuments already, so this is our main goal, getting the 5 monuments. We are 2 away from achieving our career goals. Paris-Roubaix and Lombardia are missing. Lombardia we can still try to tackle in this season. Paris-Roubaix, unfortunately, we ended up in second in this season, so at least one more season for this series. Season number 5 will be on the cards because we need the Paris-Roubaix in order to get a successful series. And main bonus objective, getting as much jersey as possible light up here in this wall of fame. We've got the National Road Championship, which was last episode. Yesterday we won the road race, so we are French champion. We can exhibit our new jersey on the next race, and the next race will be our first Grand Tour, our first participation on a Grand Tour. It is Tour de France, the hardest of the lot. So my main objective on this Tour de France, of course, is not to win it. We are very weak to win it. Poor mountain, poor time trial, everything you need to win a Grand Tour, and we are quite bad on it. It's our worst stat even, and of course recovery as well. And so my main objective on this tour is trying to win the points jersey and try to fight for the mountain jersey. So in this first day of the Tour de France, first episode on this Tour de France, it's going to be the first week, so the first 9 stages, starting with the first one, which is flat, so I'm going to bring the final 30 kilometers. The second one, it's going to be the final probably 30 kilometers just before we reach this Côte de Haut Pichot, so maybe the final 35 kilometers. Then this one, final 30 kilometers. This one, exactly the same, the final kilometers before we hit the Côte de Bain-Boeuf. So it's going to be around the final 30 kilometers. Then the time trial, very big one, 31 kilometers, where we are going to lose a bunch of time, but I'm going to rest here. We are going to follow Pierre on it, but Pierre is going to take this very easily and losing a lot of time in the process. 6th stage, it's going to be the final 50 kilometers. The 7th one, it's going to be the final 30. The 8th one, the final 30. And finally, the 9th one, it's going to be the final 30 kilometers. So the only full stage is going to be the time trial. But it should be quite a medium length, let's say that, episode for you. Quite long for me. So let me just double check here on our calendar if we are going to race in Lombardia. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, good. That's very nice. Training-wise, we've got 99% on both climber and sprint, and we are getting quite a bit of puncher as well. So we should be getting close to 100%. Yeah, very close on this second week of the Tour de France. We are already almost at 100% on 3-axis. So not the next level up, but level 31 will grant us improvement of attributes or evolution of potential, and there we should see one of the 3 axes to choose from. Probably it's going to be puncher or sprinter. We'll see once we get there, but at least we have those options. So let's get started with this first stage. Who we got here with us? Thomas Champion, not a favorite, but probably a guy to win some stages getting into the breakaway. Lipovic is probably our leader on this tour. Paul Magnier, sprinter, fighting for the points jersey alongside us. Tom Pidcock, a guy for everything here, probably some breakaway tries to win a stage. Carlos Rodriguez, I don't know if Lipovic or Carlos Rodriguez are going to be our leader. We'll see along the tour. Scaroni, a good helper. And Ben Turner, another guy to try to get into breakaways and try to get some wins, as well as us, of course. So, first stage is for the sprinters, and the big boys are here. Milan and Philipsen and Koish are all here. So this is going to be very hard to fight for the points jersey, but of course I'm going to try it nevertheless. So for now, I'm going to do a cut here for this first stage, and I'll see you guys in the final 30 kilometers where we are going to be well within this Bordeaux zone on this 82 kilometers, point 4, the first stage from Lille Métropole to Lille Métropole. Final 30 kilometers for this first stage, and the breakaway was only 2 men long, so we didn't get any points for the mountain because only the first guy got points for that. But we did manage to attack the pack on this intermediate sprint, so we got the 3rd place there, 15 points, and as expected we are not the leaders, so we have to try to grab a wheel of Milan or Philipsen, whoever is better positioned for the end, and try to do something there and try to get some points. So top 15 is our goal. In terms of manager orders, the role is a sprint train. We had to work for 25 kilometers, we did 33, so we guaranteed 10 points at least. So let's go and let's wait for the pack to set up. But that is quite split because of the Bordeaux zone. Wout van Aert is here, Pogačar and Evenepoel are here, Girmay is here. Can I follow Girmay? I can indeed. So let's do it. Milan is here, so let's follow Milan. Milan is a better wheel to follow. Okay, let's wait. I don't see Milan with a sprint train, but the sprinters are here, man. Gosh, I don't see Philipsen, to be honest. Merlier, but I don't see Philipsen anywhere. A house. Who are here, man? Yeah, Philipsen is here, but I don't see him. Okay, 5 kilometers. Titular Pierre and use the aerodynamic skill. Let's keep following Milan if we can. We can indeed. Vanderpoel. Magny on the wheel of Girmay. I'm going to use this and keep following Milan. Oh, but no, I can't. Philipsen, okay, let's try to follow Philipsen. Philipsen is in a very good spot. Following Philipsen. We are in a good wheel. Good wheel indeed. We are being led. Let's keep going with Philipsen here. Yeah, we've been led and towed as much as possible. Top 15 is ours. And it's going to be P6. Gosh, with the win. So P6 is not too bad. P6 granted us another 14 points. Okay, Gosh with those 50 points. And already some gaps. I think Evenepoel and Pogačar got quite a bit of a gap today. Yeah, they did. Evenepoel, Del Grosso, but not the favorite one. Brennan Gotthard. So favorite-wise, Pogačar, Seixas, Lenny Martinez. And then Mathieu van der Poel lost some seconds. Antonio Morgado lost some seconds. Ayuso lost some seconds. Del Toro lost some seconds. Vingegaard lost some. When I say some seconds, is more than 1 minute already. João Almeida. Yeah, that's not a very good start for some of the favorites, including our own team leaders. So team leaders wise, nobody from our team was here. So not a good start, man, for anybody here of the favorites except Evenepoel and Pogačar. So General wise, we are 6th, 10 seconds away from Koish. Points, we are 4th. Mountain, no mountain points. Young Riders, we are 1st. And team-wise, we are 6, 1 minute and 13 already from Team Visma. So we should get more than 10 points because of the Young Riders jersey. And yes, 12 points in total. Okay, putting us on level 30 and overshooting it by 3 points. Okay, and the next one, as expected, will grant us improvement of attributes or evolution of potential. Skill-wise, what should I choose? I think I'm going to choose Stealth number 2. That's going to help us a little bit. So with that said, let's get into stage number 2. Stealth, and then it's going to be Observation probably, because it's going to be very helpful for the breakaways that we have to do in order to check some of our opponent's energy and condition. So let's get into stage number 2. And stage number 2, I think it's a hilly one already. I think. Once the game simulates this, we shall take an in-depth look. Once we get into that race day preview. Here we are. 209 kilometers. We've got good points here. No, not good points, unfortunately. 50 points at the end. Okay, this could be important. Lipovic is one of the favorites. We are not among them, so probably we have to do some work. But I want to fight for the win here. I think there's a little bit of uphill here, so maybe we can fight for the win. So, going to do a cut here in this loading, and I'll see you guys in the final, probably 35 kilometers just before we hit this Côte de Saint-Étienne-au-Mont climb on the second stage from Lawin-Planck to Boulogne-sur-Mer. Final 30 kilometers of this stage number 2, and again we were bound to do some work, but I didn't do any work at all, and because we are going to try to do something at the end. We've got a 5-man breakaway ahead, which I'm not going to try to, or not to worry about that. We did manage to attack this breakaway to get into the front and got the 7th place there because Koish got in our wheel, and then he beat us on the sprint for that intermediate sprint. So 9 points only gained here. 9 points, sorry, yeah, 9 points gained only here. Now I'm going to try to save as much energy as possible to try to do something at the end, because this is going to be tough to deal with. Very tough to deal with, to be honest. Still pursuing those 5 men. So let me increase to 65. This we are surviving a little bit. Champion is bringing us water, which is excellent. Let's keep going. Let's try to survive. They are going so hard, man. It's not even funny. Del Toro will have to try to get some seconds back. So that's why he's attacking already. Okay, but we are trying to survive, saving energy in the process. Rodriguez is now going.
And they keep on attacking. Anyone that's low on gas,
he's not getting anywhere, but he's trying something at least. We're still trying to save a little tiny bit of energy. But now I cannot wait any longer. Let's go 90. Okay, 90 should be enough for us to stay ahead, hopefully. Oof. Tough, man. Tough, tough, tough. 8 kilometers to go. Downhilling. There's a split. There is a split. But we are climbing again.
And there's an attack at the front.
There is an attack indeed. Let me drop myself to 85. Gel and use the aerodynamic skill. And let's go 85 dot. No need to save any energy now. Who's attacking? Who's up ahead? Grégoire. Grégoire is problematic, to say the least. Let me go 90. We've got the aerodynamic skill and the sneaking activated. We are going to start climbing, so let's go 95. The sneaking is enabled. Let's go 99. Final 500 meters. We couldn't do anything here.
He really had to fight for that one.
So Evenpool is the winner. Can we do a top 15 to get some points? I don't think so. Yeah, we failed to do the top 15, unfortunately. That was not well played by me. But that -2 did not help at all. So congrats to Evenpool to getting the second stage. I think Pogačar is not dropping any seconds today, despite not being on the top 20. Let's see. Let's see what is the outcome of this stage. So, yeah, we did manage 21. Yeah, no points, no seconds lost by Pogačar. Yeah, everybody, almost everybody with the same time. Wout van Aert losing time. Mas losing more time. Carapaz, Ayuso again. Yeah, they are. João Almeida as well. Okay, so general-wise, we are third. We are in the podium. 10 seconds now behind Evenpool. Points, we are third. Mountain, no mountain points. Young riders, we are first still, tied with Lenny Martinez. And team-wise, we got fifth. So we are still 1 minute and 13 behind, but I'm victorious now. Okie dokie. Manager. 2 points because of the jersey. We didn't do any work, but the jersey grant us 2 points. Okie dokie. Tough, man. Tough. And I'm glad I didn't do any work, because it was already tough without doing work. If we had worked, it was going to be dreadful. So, third stage is flat, 172 kilometers. This is for sprinters, so we are not among the favorites. So, once again, going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 30 kilometers for this stage number 3 from Valenciennes to Dunkerque. Final 30 kilometers of this stage number 3, and again, we had to do some work. This time we rolled a -1. We did manage to get 34 kilometers out of 25, so we secured 10 points. I attacked the peloton for this intermediate sprint. It was a 5 breakaway man, and we only did the 8th place because the pack caught us and the sprinters sprinted, and we failed to get a good amount of points there, unfortunately. We failed to get 1 point there, despite getting the breakaway. One guy attacked when we tried to get that point, so I stopped working, of course. And now let's see what we can do here at the end. We should have enough energy to do this. So let's go to the 10-kilometer mark, and then I'll decide who I'm going to follow. So 10 kilometers. Okay, who are the best wheel here? Okay, Jonathan Milan looks like he has a good sprinter team here surrounding him. Wout van Aert as well. Let's try to follow Wout van Aert. We are a little bit blocked for my taste. But okay. Nothing I can do regarding that. Okay, we are in Wout van Aert's wheel. Okay, Brennan, I think, is the sprinter of choice here. So GL, aerodynamic skill, and let's try to follow Brennan. Yeah, we did it. We were able to join Brennan. Pretty good. Koij is a good option as well. Can I follow Brennan? No, Koij, okay, Koij is a good option for sure. Okay. Koj is going. And he's leading us on. I am out of energy, so top 15 is not going to happen, unfortunately.
Superb sprint victory!
I think.
He was the strongest at the last.
Yeah, top 15 out of our wheel here, unfortunately, wheelhouse. Oh, that was a shame, man. Only 18, so we were unable to get points at the end. So this is dreadful, man, for our point jersey contention, but okay. So, general-wise, we are still third. Points, we are 6th. We dropped quite a bit. Mountain, no mountain points yet. Young Riders, we are still 1st. And team-wise, we are still 5th. Okay. So, 12 points, right? Indeed. 12 points from the manager. And let's get ourselves into stage number 4. I think we are going to return to hilly stages, indeed. Indeed we are. So this one I'm going to bring you before this Côte de Belleboeuf. So around 35 kilometers or 40 kilometers to the line, maybe 40. Are we among the favorites? We are not. Paul Magnier is. Tadej Pogačar is the main favorite. So again, I'm not going to do any kind of work. I'm going to try to tackle this third category, the ramp Saint-Hilaire, and then try to attack it at downhill. That's the plan, at least. So for now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 40 kilometers of this stage number 4, 174 in total, from Amiens Métropole to Rouen. Final 30 kilometers of this stage, and we are approaching the Côte de Belleboeuf. We did manage to get the 11th place here, so 5 points without attacking. Again, we rolled a -2, so this is not great for our energy, man. Unfortunately. But let's see what we can do. Trochon is going hard. This is going to be tough. Those 3 guys are pretty much doomed on the breakaway. And these guys are going hard as hell, man. Hard as hell. But I'm not going that hard, man. I'm going to even drop, I think, a little bit. I cannot drop too much. Okay. Because of us there's a split, but the pack is going to recover. So let me drop to 65, trying to recover a little tiny bit of energy. We'll get this downhill in a bit. So we should be able to recover a little tiny bit of energy. We need that energy, man. Because energy-wise we are quite bad. There's no breakaway now ahead of us. So we have some opportunities to get the first mountain points. And I'm going to try it, for sure. So 85 dot. Let's go. Let's try to get our first mountain points. Or not. Guys are attacking, so I'm not going to. Drop, 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 drop. 65 even. Not going to fight for this, man. This is crazy. Going to fight for energy, man. We need energy if we want to tackle this stage, which I think we are not going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try nevertheless. I think it's something that probably it's out of the question, but let's try it. Appealing again. Can I fight for these points now? No, they are going so goddamn hard that the points will not be available. Okay, let's drop 65 again. Let's save energy, man. Let's save energy as much as possible. Okay, the next one I want to attack.
Again, an attack is launched. The group has to break apart.
Don't care. I'm only here to try to get some energy back, honestly. Okay. 85 again. Or even let's go 90. And let's use this. Okay. He's attacking Del Toro. Let's try to follow him.
And off he goes. He's giving it one last go.
And Martinez in this case. Okay, we tried our best. We failed. We failed, but we are trying still. 5 kilometers gel. Let's use the aerodynamic skill now. I'm going to wait a little bit longer to use the aerodynamic skill. Still going at it in 90. Maybe we can attack on the downhill. Can we attack on the downhill, man? Yeah, we can. Let's do it. Yeah, but it's no avail. Let's use this and follow Pedersen. Why not? Energy is something that we are struggling with. But at least we are recovering some energy. Okay, Pedersen is going. Let's try to sprint ourselves. And it's going to be a third place.
Superb sprint victory.
Yeah, third place, Milan with a win. Third place, not too shabby. So we did manage to get 22 points after all. Whew, no mountain points, and yet, but at least we got some points for our points jersey, man. Beating Koij and Philipsen at the end, but we didn't get any points on the intermediate sprint. Or we did, but few points. So, this is not easy at all, man. This is not easy at all. So, general-wise, we got some bonus seconds because of our third place, 4 of those. So we are still in third, now 6 seconds behind Koij and Evenepoel. Points, we grabbed 1 spot and overtook Evenepoel. We are 5th. Mountains, still no mountain points. Young riders, we are still first, now 4 seconds ahead of Lenny Martinez. And team-wise, we are 4th now because Education First dropped 2 places. But we are still 1 minute and 13 behind Team Visma and Bahrain victorious. And 20 points from the manager despite not doing the work. The young riders and of course the third place on the stage put our manager a smile in our manager face and he gave us 20 points. That's nice. That's nice of him. So 5th stage coming up. We've got some evolution of interest because of our third place here. And this 5th stage, it is the time trial. The big one. The big one indeed. Evenepoel is the leader. I'm going to go very easy on this time trial. Probably going 50. So we should be the dead last and we should lose a lot of time on this time trial. But that should put us in a good spot to try to tackle the next stages and get into breakaways. And of course, get us into a big spot there.
Welcome
and of course, trying to preserve our freshness. So now I'm going to do a cut. And I'll be back once Titular Pierre is about to leave the podium on this time trial from Cayenne to Cayenne. Pierre is about to leave the podium. We don't have any objective for this time trial as expected because we got that message given the level of opposition and all that stuff, but nevertheless we wouldn't get any far or too much things here because we are dreadful on time trial and our main objective is to rest here and do an easy time trial. We rolled a 0, so let's get ×4. Sotkervist with the best time on this first sector. Already we are caught, nothing too surprising. So we are going to be dreadful here. Probably the last places are waiting for us. Yep, first checkpoint 184. Sotkervist first on the second checkpoint, but Evenpool is pulverizing everything here. And Koij is going as well. Second sector, we are still 184. Very bad. Very bad indeed. And Evenpool is already first on the third checkpoint. Yeah, he's going to win this quite easily, I would say. Pogačar is going to lose quite a bit of time today. Yeah, Evenpool 22 seconds ahead. Where is Pogačar, man? Pogačar is not even on the first page, not even on the top 20. We ended up in 184. Dead last. Evenpool got this. Let's see how much time Pogačar did lose. Nobody from our team on this first page, unfortunately. Pogačar lost 1 minute and 45 alongside Skelsmos. Evenpool is the big favorite now. Our best guy was Lipovic, losing 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Pretty much. Then Carlos Rodriguez losing almost 3 minutes, and we ended up dead last as expected, losing 14 minutes. Okay, so general-wise, Evenpool is now leading quite comfortably, 1 minute and 29 ahead of Nordhagen. Evenpool already with 2 stages in the back. And we are not dead last, but we are close to it. 14 minutes and 17 seconds behind Evenpool. Points, we are still P5. This grants some points, but it was not enough to Evenpool to overtake us. Mountain, still no mountain points. Young Riders, we dropped quite harshly to 39. 12 minutes and 48 behind Nordhagen. And team-wise, we dropped quite a bit to the 6th place. Now 4 minutes and 26 seconds behind Team Visma. Team Visma finally got ahead of Bahrain by 47 seconds. Okie dokie. No points from the manager, no word from him even. And let's go to stage number 6. I think it's stage number 6 or 7. I'm already a little bit lost there. It's 6, yeah. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 stages to go yet. Oh boy, this is a long episode for me. Okay, this one I'm going to bring you before this Côte de Saint-Michel de Montjuïc, so the final 50 kilometers on this 201 kilometer stage. Are we among the favorites? No, we are not. Pogačar is the favorite. I think we should be a worker again. We have excellent freshness, which is great at least. So I'm not going to do any work, not getting into any breakaway, and going to try to do something again at the end. We've got a downhill before an uphill, so maybe we can do something here. We'll see. For now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 50 kilometers of this stage number 6 from Bayeux to Vir Normandie. Final 50 kilometers of this stage number 6, and we are approaching this Côte de Jougville-les-Tertres. And energy-wise, we are quite dreadful because we rolled a -1, and the pack is trying to reach the guys ahead. It is a big breakaway of 21 men. I was a little bit regretting not getting into the breakaway, to be honest. But okay, nothing I can do regarding that.
And some riders are exploiting this opportunity to attack. There's an attack in the leading
Trying
group.
to survive
some
only.
riders were not giving it their all and sharing the pace.
Okay, now let's drop to 59. Trying to save energy as best as I can, because energy is something that we are going to struggle with. But we are recovering, at least. At least something positive out of this. Still 5 minutes to the breakaway, man. So I think the breakaway is going to win this, to be honest. I don't think we are going to get the breakaway within 5 minutes of distance. So I do regret not getting into the breakaway, that's for sure. That's undoubtedly. Okay, let's get into 85 again. Good. Now let's see if we can take some time from them. No, it's not happening at all. So we are not going to get any points. We are not going to get any mountain points. Nothing. This stage will grant us nothing here. I should have put in myself at the breakaway, man. That's unfortunate as hell, man.
Whoa, there's an attack from inside the breakaway group.
Okay, let me drop myself to 65. Try to recover energy again. Okay, 6 minutes, the pack stopped working for it.
There's a breakaway in the leading group. The front group is
Yeah, the breakaway is
disorganized,
going to
and
take
some
this.
riders are exploiting
God
this
damn it,
opportunity to
man.
attack. Wow, that's
God
one attack that's
damn
going to
it.
leave a good few in its wake. Again, an attack is launched.
Let's put
The group
myself
has
at
to break
85.
apart.
We don't need to save any more energy now. And let's see where the pack is going to lead us. Probably nowhere,
And
to
there's
be
an
honest.
attack at the front. He could go all the way.
Let's see if we can catch anybody. Meaning points,
And they
but
keep
I
on
doubt it.
attacking.
14
Anyone
men
that's
ahead.
lower
Okay,
definitely
we've got
won't be
1
able to
point
keep up.
available
And
if we
there's an
catch
attack at the front.
that
He
second
could go
group.
all the way.
We've got
And
2
there's
points
an attack
available.
at the front. He could
Okay,
go
we
all the
caught the
way.
group. So we've got 2
Again,
points
an
in
attack
fact
is launched. The group has to
available
break
for
apart.
us.
And off he goes. He's giving it one
That's
last
good.
go.
And I'm going to fight for those points. At least let's try to take something out of this stage by trying to attack those 2 points. So let's go 85. Five kilometers gel. Oh boy. They are
None
going
of the
hard,
favorites is giving an
aren't
inch.
they? They are going very hard, aren't they? Oh boy.
He
This is
dug
dreadful.
deep inside himself to earn this
Win to
victory.
Parenpatre. Not surprising, to be honest. Don't care about orders, man. Honestly. Let's do this and do this. Why not? Really? Get to 90. Now go 95. And go 99. Or even sprint. Let's try to sprint. Let's try to get that 15 place at least. No, it's not going to happen. The 15 place is going to Healy, it seems. So we are going to end up in 17 or something. 20. Oh boy. We couldn't take anything out of this stage, man. This was dreadful. Congratulations to Valentin Parenpatre winning the stage, and I do regret not getting into the breakaway, man. Regret dearly, to be honest. I should have guessed this was a stage 4, a breakaway win. But okay. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. So, general-wise, Evenepoel got... Kevin Vauquelin got a little bit closer to Evenepoel. Vauquelin was one of the guys on the breakaway. I think we dropped even further. No, we didn't. We got 47 places, in fact. Points-wise, we are still 5th. Mountain, no mountain points yet. Young riders, we are 27. And team-wise, we are 8th. We dropped a couple more places there. Oh boy. No points from the manager, but this time we've got at least a word from him. Because we didn't fulfill the work, because we were due to do some work, and I didn't do anything trying to save energy, but it was a mute point there, unfortunately. Okay. Another big one, but this time around I trust that the pack will control the breakaway. 195 kilometers. This one I'm going to bring you the final 40 kilometers before we hit this Côte du Village de Mour de Bretagne. So with that said, we are not among the favorites once again. But with that said, I'm going to do a cut, And I'll see you guys in the final 40 kilometers for this 7th stage from Saint-Malo to the Mur de Bretagne, Guerre-les-Dents. Final 30 kilometers of this stage number 7, and we are approaching the Côte du Village de Mur de Bretagne, where we've got 1 point ahead available for us. We were due to work. We did only 2 kilometers for now, and we've got the 8th place there. So we were beaten by some sprinters, not Koij, funnily enough, but our own teammate. So this is going to be quite interesting for the upcoming climbs, because we are reaching the breakaway of 4 men ahead. Tepek is working hard for that. Okay, now should I go 85? I think I should. Let's go 85 dot. And we are going to do some work alongside it, maybe. Maybe. Scott is trying something, I don't know what, but he's trying something. We are not going to get the breakaway for now, so let's fall back. There's no need for us to get into this mess. Now let's go probably 90, probably, because the breakaway is right there in front of us. So 90 seems like a good pace. Guys are trying to go. Chicone, Gregoire, Simmons.
Things are heating up in
That's
front.
not good. Del Toro as well. Vauclin. That's not good at all, man.
Del Toro goes onto the attack.
So no chance in hell we are going to get any points. I think we didn't get any points, to be honest. Let me drop myself to probably 75, trying to recover a little bit of energy. Yeah, there were no points here available, unfortunately. So let's get this on 85. Not 86, 85. Let's try not to spend any red now. That would be brilliant if we could avoid spending red. And we've avoided it. So let me drop myself to 65. Okay, so the red should be coming up again. And even some yellow, which is brilliant, considering we need a little bit more yellow to tackle this final bit, I think.
Another attack.
Okay,
This
let's
time
go.
it could go all the
85
way.
again. They are going hard, man. 5 kilometers gel. Let's use the aerodynamic skill. Oh man, this is tough again. Let's go 85 dot. Come on, guys are trying to attack. I'm going to use the sneaking. And I think I'm going to go 90. We are going to start climbing. So I think 90 is the right pace with the sneaking. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go even 95. Oh boy, they are going hard as hell. Not before the sneaking is over.
He's giving it one last go.
Okay, let's go and drop to 85 again. Maybe 86. Maybe we can sprint our way. Narvaez is trying something. We are sprinting. Oh boy. Oh boy. Futvan Narvaez is going to take this. Maybe we can do a
Great
4th
stuff.
place.
Teamwork really paid off. And
Yeah,
there's
4th
sprinter
place
brains
here.
on the bacon.
No mountain points, but 19 points for the points jersey. That's good, man. That's kind of good. Whew. Another tough stage for us, man. Quite dreadful, but we did manage to get some points for the mountain at least. So general wise, we should have grabbed some spots here on the general classification, and we did 11. So we are 101, almost top 100. Points, we are 4th. We reached the 100 point mark. So 37 points behind Jasper Philipsen. Mountain, no mountain points yet for us. Young Riders, we grabbed 2 spots, so we are 25th there. Team-wise, we grabbed 1 spot, we are now 7th. Okay. Manager, 14 points. He was very happy with our 4th place, giving us 40 points. So 14 points. So that's good, man, with 2 stages to go. Not bad, man, not bad. And I think these 2 stages are going to be flat. I think, if I do recall correctly. Let's see. Before... Yeah, this one is flat, 171 kilometers. This is for the sprinters. Yep, indeed. So, this one I'm going to do work to guarantee the 10 points. I'm going to try to tackle this sprint and get some points, and then try to do something at the end. So for now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 30 kilometers for this stage number 8, from Saint-Méhin-les-Grands to Laval Espace Mayenne. Final 30 kilometers of this stage number 8, and we roll the 0, which is not bad for us, but unfortunately we are very tired already. We tried to tackle this this intermediate sprint, but we couldn't get a point out of this, and we are catching the breakaway, which is quite phenomenal, so we can maybe get our first point, but energy wise we are not doing so hot. Yeah, the breakaway is no more, so let's hope the pack slows down a little bit to allow us to have some energy back. That would be grandiose, to be honest. Okay, let's go into that downhill. Okay, we got the downhill done. So let's do this. We try to punch through. There's a lot of legs ahead, but we are through. Oh boy, we got blocked a little bit, so let's try to sprint. Did it? No, god damn it. We failed. God damn it. Oh boy. So let's drop again. Lemon. Koish. Nordhagen. Milan is here. Let's try to follow Milan. Why not? Is an option. Koish. Oh man, we failed that mountain point, unfortunately. Koish is in a very good spot, so maybe I'm going to follow Koish. Magni at Titular Philipsen. And Magni is a very good spot as well. Let's try to follow Koish. We are being blocked as hell, but okay. Now we are in a better position. 5 kilometers, let's use the gel. And let's give the super leader, or not the super leader, the aerodynamic skill. That's what I meant. Milan now in a very good spot. Milan in a terrific spot, to be honest. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to follow Milan. Yeah, we can grab his wheel. Okay, we are at the wheel of Milan. They are going. They are going. They're going into unleash Milan. Milan has been unleashed. He's dragging us along. We are going to do a top 10, maybe. Milan is taking this, so we chose the right wheel. And it's going to be P8 for Pierre. Okay. So we did manage to get some points here. 10 points. Okay. Whew. Tough, 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 but we got the 10 points. Oh man, this is going to be very, very hard to obtain this jersey, but of course I'm not giving up. We are still in week 1 after all, and we still didn't get into any breakaway, so maybe we can succeed in doing that. So, general wise, did we grab any spots? I doubt it. Yeah, we didn't. Points wise, we are still P4. Mountain wise, still no mountain points. Young riders, we should be 25th yet, yes. And team wise, we are still 7th. Okay. Magni 5th place, giving us 7 points. Not bad. So let's head for the final race of today's episode. 9th stage before the rest day. I think it's a flat one once again. I hope it's a flat one. Let's see. Let's see what awaits for us here. And it is a flat one indeed. 173 kilometers. Again, this is for sprinters. And we've got a big sprint at the beginning of the stage, meaning I'm going to get into the breakaway, then fall back to the pack to try to get that, and then fight to the end on this, fight for the end of this stage, and of course trying to do work, because probably our job will be doing some work, I think. For now, I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 30 kilometers for this 9th stage from Chinon to Châteauroux. Final 30 kilometers of this 9th and last stage of the first week and the last race of today's episode. Unfortunately, we couldn't do any work, 7 kilometers out of 25 only, but we did manage to get into the first breakaway, getting the first place on this intermediate sprint, getting 20 points out of that, which is beautiful. And now, of course, we are going to fight for the 50 points for the stage, which I'm not sure we are going to be able to get, but nevertheless, let's see what we can do. It is going to be tough, but we are going to try to do something. Okay, the breakaway is caught. If I do go 85 dot, can I work ahead? Are we working? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. At least we are working. Let's get some kilometers out of this. Let's accelerate a little bit. Let's at least get 50% of work. Okay, that's good. Now, fall back. We cannot sustain this pace for much longer. So who are we going to follow? We've got Philipsen here. It's a good choice. Pedersen, where is Milan? Milan is here. Okay, so I think I will follow Philipsen for the time being. He's a little bit in a better position than Milan, to be honest. Magnier in our wheel. Okay. Who's trying to go? Russo.
And off he goes.
Don't care.
He's giving it one last go.
Honestly, don't care. 5 kilometers gel. Let's keep following Philipsen. Like so. We're doing great. Philipsen is doing great. Milan is in a better spot now. Koj as well. Let's try to follow Milan. Can we grab his wheel? We can. Okay, Milan is being pulled forward. Koj in a very good spot. But Milan is going to be led up front. Here we go. Here we go. We are following Milan. And we are going to do a top 10, hopefully.
Fabulous.
Milan with a win, so we chose the right wheel. It is 12 only. Okay, 12 giving us another 5 points, so 25 points overall. We lost points to Milan and Koj, and we won points to Groves, I think. Yeah, probably we did. Okay, so overall this was not a bad stage for us to win this episode. Unfortunately, no stage win yet, but I'm going to try to get that as well. So, general-wise, we are going to win this episode in 101st still. Points, still 4th. Mountain, no mountain points yet. Young Riders, still 25th, yeah. And team-wise, still 7th. What is the manager briefing? 4 points because we did 15 kilometers out of 25, so not bad, not too bad. So, we are going to get a rest day between episodes. Oh, looks like we have another. That's interesting. We have another stage on this first week, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep our goal like per usual on this tour, so I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do stage 10 to stage 15. So stage 10, big one. The first one that I'm going into a breakaway. Then stage 11, and this one I'm going to bring you the full race. Stage 11, it's going to be the final kilometers, final 30 kilometers, just before this Côte de Vielle Toulouse, and maybe a breakaway will win this. We'll see. The 12th stage, again a big one. This time around I'm going to keep myself in the pack, and I'm going to bring you the final 50 kilometers before we reach this Col de Soulor. Then the 13th one, it's going to be a time trial, and we are going to be very slow on it. 14th one, oof, another big one, another one that I'm going into the breakaway, and another one that I'm going to bring you the full stage. And finally, we are going to end the episode in this 15th one, which I'm going to bring you the final 30 kilometers, and I'm going to keep myself in the pack. So, that's the plan for tomorrow's episode, because this one, on the other hand, is done, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave me some comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Titular. I hope to see you tomorrow for the week 2 of this Tour de France. For the first time, our participation in a Grand Tour. Bye bye and take care.